But let's go ahead and get into it. We're gonna go ahead and live across the board. We're gonna jump into the storyline of the old school Red Dead Redemption. Yes, I know, very interesting. It's old and it's cool. In fact, it's actually roughly right now 11 years old. 2010, right around I think Christmas time or summerish Christmas time, right when they actually did it. So we already finished up Red Dead for the Undead Nightmare. Now it's going to adjust the regular storyline. So brand new alert. Continue without saving, create a new save. Who the hell is the ballsy one that was like, I'm gonna continue without saving and try to beat this whole game in one sit play? Like, if you had a team of people, you probably could do that, but that would be brutal. Just brutal. Hey, what's going down? Bananas, Claptrap. By the way, Claptrap, I just noticed that you have a Slipknot thumbnail. I was like responding to a comment, and I was like, holy shit, that's from Slipknot. I know that. I've seen them live before. They're really insane. I was back when Corey the clown was alive. He was throwing like water bottles at people. It was really crazy. I know, seriously, Bananas literally killed it. He was the first banana in the bunch. Look at that smile. Goes that extra mile. Now the cool thing about this is going to be probably one of the best looking video games of PlayStation 3. Rockstar dumped an amazing amount of money into this production, and down to the rasterization of water, to just pixels. It's very interesting. Ah, and here's our man John Marston, already in trouble. I swear, wherever he goes, trouble follows. He normally doesn't have his kids, though. He's really good at that. Like, that's probably his best job, not being a good father. I hate saying it like that. Yeah, they are. What's your favorite album, dude? Like, I came back from, like, with their first album. There was the Atomic one, which was super rare. I remember hunting for that with my buddy at, like, a warehouse. It was, like, a thing of a relic of a past, kind of like a Rasputin's or an Amoeba Records. They got bought out later on. But we found that. And then Iowa was okay. Like, I feel like a lot of their first album, like, was probably, like, where it was at for me. And, like, I like where they're at nowadays, but first one's my fave. I think it's just a self-title. I'm not quite sure if there's a name to that. Ah, I can see that. Number 3.
Well, I, for one, am grateful, Mrs. Bush, that they are finally bringing civilization to this savage land.
I could not agree with you more, my dear. My daddy settled this land, and I know he'll be looking down on us, pleased at how we help the natives.
Yes, they've lost their land, but they've gained access to heaven.
That's kind of very elitist. We just took your land.
Father, do you mean unless
Now we're better than you. You'll learn our ways, one way or another.
It hardly seems fair.
What I mean to say, Jenny, is that there is a great deal of
I feel like if I had a drum set, that's where I'd be clap.
I never thought of it that way.
Yes, they lived like animals, but they're happier now.
These old hags, they're just like chopping away. That is like today's racism. Like, you're sitting at a coffee shop and someone be saying that, you'd be like, are you fucking serious?
Not only do people now have motor cars, Father, but I heard that pretty soon we will be able to fly.
No, only angels can fly, Jenny.
No, apparently people can fly. Didn't you hear? Out in Kansas, a man even got a car to fly.
I hardly think so, Jenny.
Leave it to a pastor to believe something in the science. It's not true.
Apparently,
Science is fake.
Mr. Johns
It's made
wants
up
to run
by
for
the devil.
governor, which is why he's so concerned with cleaning up the state.
Nate Johns.
Yes.
John is so
This
relaxed,
man
just
is nothing
listening
but
to the
hillbilly
chaos
brat
around him. He's
that
like, you have
came
no
here
clue what
after
it's
the
like to
war."
survive I shoot people.
I don't want to be judgmental, but this state should not be ruled by such a disgusting
Oh my
family.
gosh, listen to
A
them.
family without class.
Apparently. John's family have made a lot of money, and he has a lot of friends in politics.
Mrs. Bush, money isn't everything. There are many things that money cannot buy.
It seems that money can
Like
buy
pride
things, though.
and morality. Can't buy those.
What you must remember, my dear, is that we have been brought here to spread the word. And the word and civilization, they are the same thing. They are the gifts. It is the opportunity we have, the chance to live among people who are decent and who do not kill each other. And who let you worship in peace.
It's so confusing, Father. Sometimes I find it impossible to make the distinction between a loving act and a hateful one. I mean, they often seem to be the same thing.
Yes, Jenny, it is confusing. But you only have to ask me if you need help.
And
Well, here we are.
I think you should be able to distinguish good and bad. I mean, a good deed and a bad deed are very polar opposite. Let me take your money. I have a gun. Oh, you dropped this, sir. Here's your money. You tell me which the good deed is. Ah, Armadillo. They act like I've never played a PlayStation game before. Get out of my way, you damn drunk.
Martin! Mr. Martin, over here! You must be John Marston.
Sometimes.
I'm Jake. Your friends from Blackwater hired me to guide you.
They ain't my friends. They're pleased to meet you, Jake.
I got the horses saddled up and ready out front.
Alright, Jake, let's do this. Something tells me we're gonna end up at Emerald Ranch. I mean, seriously, if I was back in the 1800s, I'd probably be that guy at a piano. But I'm not gonna lie, no one shoots the pianist, because music was hard to come by. So everyone would be tipping me, and I'd be getting free drinks, and I'd be getting my tail wet and tang. I think that would be living the high life. Besides, you know, modern science not being able to protect me from almost like 90% of the stuff that is very well, like, oh, I don't know, just a sneeze away from being, like, cured. Whoa. Well, Jake, maybe you shouldn't get so mad. I'm trying to go around the train, but
Let's
no.
go.
Well, it's Fort Mercer you want to visit? Stay with me, Mr. Marston. Fort Mercer ain't easy to find.
That's right.
Ain't taken nobody up to the fort in a long time. Strange place for a decent fella to want to visit, if you don't mind me saying.
Who said I was a decent fella?
It's been abandoned for years now. Folks say it was built during the Mexican War. What kinds of soldiers around back then?
Why'd they leave?
Well, I ain't entirely sure. I heard they had to go up north to fight Indians, or maybe they got tired of being
Indians.
soldiers and went looking for gold. You know how things is. So what are you doing up at the fort?
I'm looking for an old friend.
Well, like I says, you ain't gonna find many folk round those parts these days. Those you do find are about as sociable as an ulcerated back tooth. I mean, I ain't one to judge a man by the company he keeps, but...
Well, he ain't been friends for a long time.
Are you planning on spending any time in Armadillo, Mr. Marston?
I doubt it. I ain't planning on staying very long.
Well, if you're fixing for some female company, you can do a lot worse than Armadillo. Fine as cream gravy they are. Not like Thieves' Landing.
Man, I would
Dang,
never
those
use
girls
that
ain't even fit
terminology.
for a drinking
Walk up
man
to a
hold
girl.
up with.
Man,
I'm
you
a
was
married
fine as
man,
cream
I'm
gravy.
afraid.
That conversation is dead in the water right there. You don't even get a, like, hi, my name is, or goodbye. You just get a glare. Glares suck.
Yeah, Oh, it was the marshal who hired me. Lee Johnson. Do you know him?
I think I heard his name.
Says he got a telegram from some Blackwater big bugs asking for a guy. I guess it's none of my business.
That's right.
You ain't very talkative, are you?
No.
Well,
I'm
you know,
just
it's
chewing the
storyline.
dog,
It's
mister.
really good.
That's how I am. I don't mean nothing by it.
Trust
I
me.
know you don't mean
There's
nothing
things
by
you're
it,
better
old
off
Joe.
not knowing.
I'll tell you, Mr. Marston, those coyotes eat better than I do. Not far
Well,
now.
Now
You'll
you
see
mention
the
it, we
fort
might
when
be
you
able to
get
stop
to the
and get
top
some
of this
food
hill.
to cook.
Yeah.
Oh, now. Listen, mister. This here's what's left of Fort Mercer. Some gang rode in and took the place over.
So I understand.
This is where we part ways, friend. You have yourself a good time.
Yes, I remember that evil ass laugh where John's just like, "Mother, are you fucking serious?" Yes, John, we're very serious. Now we're gonna have to go take on a whole fortress by ourselves. Yeah, he can't be lazy.
Yeah.
Man, that cactus looks really, like, genuine.
Bill!
That's a nice, cactus. It just
Bill,
looks like
I've
it
come
tastes good.
for you. Bill Williamson! Come out here right now!
Come on, Billy. Billy the Kid.
Go away now, John. Don't make me kill you.
Nobody needs to kill anyone, Bill.
No one can kill John. Only John can kill John.
You must think I was born yesterday. You always did think I was an idiot.
That ain't fair, Bill. You were as my brother. I've come to try to save you.
Oh. Do I look like I need saving?
Well, your two friends are going to
Bill,
need some
please.
saving in a
They
second.
want to kill us all. I can help you.
Well, you never tried to save me before. You only seemed to save yourself.
It's very true.
Bill, I implore you think about this.
You implore me? You implore me.
It's a good word.
You always were one for fancy words. Oh. Well, things are different now, John. Now I'm in charge. No more Dutch. And no more you. Implores. I implores you to go back and tell them to send someone just a little bit more impressive next time.
Well,
Oh. Poor John.
And this is how our story opens up, with a vulture trying to eat John. We get our revenge. We get our sweet revenge. I mean, at least he dragged himself somehow. Well, not really dragged, but, you know, according to the video game plots, he kind of like flopped, and then he flopped again. Somehow that cauterized his wounds. 4 times. There's 4 spots. It's pretty impressive. It's probably the most work John's ever done in his whole life. New friends, old problems, as I block out the screen right there. In fact, actually, I might be able to move over just a tiny bit. I think that works really well. I'm out of the screen a little bit. Look who it is.
Well, you're alive.
So it would seem.
So, how do you feel?
I don't know the polite word for it.
I do.
Hit by a
Stupid
bus.
is the word we use around here. What were you doing?
I was doing something stupid.
Well, you'll be okay. Once you didn't die, the doctor said you'd be fine. He got the bullets out a couple days ago.
Good.
It cost us $15.
Now work it off, John.
Adam. Should have left me there to die.
Did you want to die? I mean, was that it? Was that why you went straight out
Hey,
to
what's
Fort
going down?
Mercer and picked a
Welcome
fight
to
with
the
the
stream.
worst bandit in the county? To die?
Hey,
Mr.
bloody! Dude, what's up with it? Bonnie and the McFarlane. Dude, you
Bonnie
literally just
McFarlane.
joined into the best time,
Yes.
man. What's up,
Bonnie
Mike?
McFarlane.
Well, you may be right, Miss McFarlane. I don't know.
So what were you doing?
Just trying to give Mr. Williamson a chance. For old time's sake.
You know
Outlaw,
Bill
what's up, dude?
Williams?
Full house.
Long time ago.
Well, what was he like?
Dumb.
Just like you.
I gotta admit, Bonnie does look pretty freaking well off in this
See my
game.
hat?
I have. And, what will you do now?
Now I'm gonna take my time and go after him the less kind way.
Well, that sounds very fun, Mr. Marston. Quite heroic, just like in those penny dreadfuls my brother used to read. Meanwhile, if you'll excuse me, I've got a ranch to run. Of course, if you're feeling better, why not take a ride with me later? Help me patrol the perimeter. You can earn back some of that money we wasted on doctor's bills.
Of course. And thank you. For saving my life, I mean.
Next time, Mr. Marston, I strongly recommend you don't try to lose it quite so earnestly.
I'll bear that in mind.
If John had just like held his gun before.
This weather makes a man happy to be alive.
Mr. Marston, back in the land of the living, I see.
Figured it's about time I started paying back that $15.
Well, no time to waste. The horses are saddled up over here. There's the foreman's office. It's also where we lock up good-for-nothing outlaws, such as yourself.
I'm happy enough with my
He's got
current
a
quarters right now, Mr.
Cot,
McFarlane.
3 mils, not a bad deal.
Okay, let's see if you can still ride a horse.
That's cold. That's cold.
Come on, time for you to see what a
Okay,
real
apparently he
ranch
doesn't.
looks like.
We have no clue what John was trying to do there. I think he was trying to show off. I know, right? That's like a great analogy, but like, I feel like in Red Dead Redemption 2, like, it's like you already know enough about John from the
Do your
first
ride
one
at the
where you're
general
just like, oh
store.
gosh,
You won't
damn it,
find
John, what are
freezing
you
high
doing
fashion,
now?
But it's good for the essentials.
Very convenient. I don't think I've ever seen a ranch with its own store before.
Hey, Solly, welcome back, man. Thanks, man.
And here's the corral. This one's for the horses. What do you think?
I'm no expert, but it certainly looks like a fine corral.
I suspect you've stolen more horses than you've broken.
Now, where'd you get
Your
such an idea?
suspect is
First
very
impressions are hard to erase.
on point.
That's the train station. Things sure have changed since the line finally got finished. Bringing in
Oh,
all
cool,
sorts
Outlaw.
of
How are
new
you
folks
enjoying
like yourself.
Cold War
Is
Zombies?
that such a bad thing?
I've heard a lot of good
Come
things
on,
about
Mr.
it.
Marston, pick up the pace.
Oh, okay, let's roll with it,
Come on.
buddy. Oh, Jesus. The control system is so garbage with a horse. Bonnie, what are we doing? I feel like we're playing like
Let's go.
bumper boats
That's the barn over
with
there.
horses.
Paul built it himself when I was just a little girl. Try to keep up, will you?
You were saying?
Here we are, back at the house. Let's
That
stop
was
for a
the
while
lamest
before we
patrol
head
I've
out
ever
on
done.
patrol.
You'll get no complaints from me, Miss McFarlane.
Whoa there.
I remember like this whole game they tell you to hitch it. I never hitched it the first time. I was like, yeah, screw it. It's a horse. He'll come back to me. I don't see the point of it.
Come on, this is the only chance you're gonna get to rest. How about a cold drink, Mr. Marston?
Ooh,
Thank you, ma'am.
that's pretty good.
Getting shot, then riding a horse seems to take it out of you. I could use a rest.
Sure. Come on in. I'll show you the house and then you can sit for a while.
Thank you.
Mr. Marston.
He doesn't even get
Miss
a bed. He
McFarlane.
just
Remember me telling you
straight
about
up.
the trouble we've been having with rustlers and other undesirables?
I do?
They're here
Will you
now
help me keep watch on the property line this evening?
Sure.
because I
I
played
want
this
to see
before.
just who is trespassing on our land.
This is a fine weapon.
Come, let's head out. The country is really beautiful at around this time. We'd best get moving. This is a dangerous time of night for us.
They did a really good job with the texture of stars in this game. It's like really groundbreaking. Like this is 2 generations ago. The system was made in like the
Follow me.
early
Keep your eyes
2000s.
peeled for anything suspicious.
Come on.
Thank you, Mr. Marston. I feel a lot happier someone's along with me.
I feel a lot happier now I got a rifle.
Well, with your trigger itch and my feminine intuition, we should make quite a team. God damn it, these rabbits are at it again. Come on, let's get rid of them once and for all. Come on, then. Time to put that little bug of yours in the use. You're better at shooting rabbits than outlaws, I see. Got one!
I got them all. And only one got
Much
away.
obliged for the help. Them rabbits can be wily little critters.
I mean, dude, you just got so much meat. Lucky rabbit's feet? Jesus.
We should keep moving. There's still a ways to go.
Whoa.
Easy now.
Oh, come on, jump, jump. There we go.
If it's not the rustlers stealing our cattle, it's the rabbits stealing our crops.
It ain't never easy living off the land like this. Maybe you should move to a big city. Become a lady of leisure.
Whoa! Was that a coyote? Get those pests before they scare the livestock. Hurry! I bet they're going straight for the chicken coop.
Not the chicken coop. Oh, now it got real. That's breakfast. Those little wily coyotes. Over here.
Get up from that.
Oh, there! Looks like that was the last of the coyotes. Just a shame we had to lose any of the chickens. Come on, I'll show you the way to your room.
Yeah, the Spencer rifles. They're just impeccable.
Easy now. You know, you can
Oh,
actually
there's the
handle a
reload button.
rifle.
It's something
Perhaps,
I've had a little
perhaps.
experience in.
I've never really
Maybe
been into
Bill
like COD
Williamson
throughout the
did get
days. Like back in the
lucky
day, I
after
was
all.
like more about
Luck
like
didn't really come into it, miss.
what was
You're
it, the
a
original
useful man
CODs,
to
like
have
the
around
World
the
War
ranch,
II.
that's for sure. But
That
don't
shit
think
was
I've
tight for
forgotten
like
what brought you
multiplayer.
here. We'll do whatever we can to help you.
I
Like, now
sure
it's just-
appreciate that, Miss McFarlane.
I feel like I always have to be like on a grind. It's kind of like Destiny
Here
and
we
every
are.
other game. Like I like them, but like It's like you gotta find your cup of tea. I'm glad you guys are having fun with it. But I have heard a lot of good things about it, so I have been thinking about it. Oh, okay, cool. I'll look for that. $40 gun. Now, add that to the inflation of today. How much would that gun be worth today? Probably a shitload more. I think I have to hitch it. I think that's why she's pissed. My assumption with the inflation, since it's going up, like in a decade, we've lost almost 90% of the worth of a dollar. So calculate that by every 10 years into a deflation of 10 by over a century. Well, century and 2 decades. That thing probably would be worth more and likely around $4,000, if not more. Oh, we're famous. My horse loves me, and we have honor. All the cool outfits. I forgot about those.
There's a change of season in the air.
On a real note, you're very correct. But a gun was such a useful tool. You could do anything with it. Protect yourself, keep yourself fed.
Oh, Mr. Marston, how are you doing today?
Yeah, I agree with you. I think it'd be worth more than $4,000.
How are you?
Well, I'm fine. Thank you.
Especially if it was in today's standard and it was mint.
How are your ribs?
Shit, that thing would be worth
A little
almost
sore,
a
but
clean
apart from
meal.
a couple extra scars, it'll be as nothing happened.
Good. Come in, come in. You know, you never did tell me how you met that Bill Williamson or what you wanted from him.
No, miss, I did not.
Well, why not, if you don't mind me asking?
I certainly don't mind you asking if you don't mind me not telling. See, it's a complicated and somewhat pathetic tale, and by telling you, not only would I be putting your life in danger, but also threatening the lives of some people that I hold very dear.
Well, I apologize if I seem to be prying.
And I apologize for my reticence. Hope you believe me when I say that it's simply out of respect for you.
Of course, Mr. Marston. I understand that a city dweller such as yourself likes to have some exotic secrets, so us country folk are impressed.
I'm no city man, miss.
Yeah, but I saw you get on the train at Blackwater. You with those gentlemen in bowler hats?
I'm still no city man.
But I'll bet you can't ride, Mr. Marston.
I hate to take money from a lady, miss.
Oh, you won't be. I'll race you right now.
If it makes you happy.
We'll see.
Seriously, that's why I love this game, because like even though John is kind of like a deadbeat, he's very charming. Like, that's one of the reasons why you fall in love with his character, is because he's just like, he's very well put, and he's spoken in like a oh dude, she's got a head start, damn it. Okay, there we go. He's got a really good demeanor and dapper apparel.
1, go! I trust you're not gonna be a gentleman about this!
Nope.
You don't know me at all, Miss McFarlane.
This is gonna be close!
No, except for I remember what you have to do. It's like small taps. It's almost like exactly like whereas in Grand Theft Auto. That's how the Rockstar system used to work. You just basically don't tap it overly. Oh, damn it. Oh, see, they get turbocharged first. That wasn't supposed to... Of course! You gotta be kidding me!
Whoa!
Sadie, this is not fair! Bonnie, get back here!
Good God!
kidding me?
Come on!
I totally lost this fucking race. This is so sad.
Come on!
I was on top of the league because I was doing like the combo mash that was like worked for Rockstar for years. Jackasses.
Load up! Let's go!
Hey, what's up, Vic? Welcome back. Just in time to see me eat the dust. Oh dear gosh, Sean. Yeah, you're lucky, horse. I thought about it, but I didn't. Hey, I think I actually might be gaining. Alright.
Yeah! Come on!
Ouch.
That was fun.
Sure.
Dude, seriously, I like that one too. I certainly don't
should go
mind
pay
you
the
asking
marshal a
if you
visit
don't mind me
Armadillo
not
sometime.
telling.
I'm sure he could help you deal with that nice Mr. Williamson.
Yeah, I might just do that, Miss McFarlane.
You do whatever you think's best, Mr. Marston.
I have a horse. Deadbeat Marston leaning on a post with more fame. Map. Marshall oh, right. This is where we start. I should probably finish up the ranch just because it's with Bonnie. Ranch after this. Don't want this dog to all pissed. What's up, doggy?
Ah, Mr. Marston, how are you?
Good, Miss McFarlane. How are you?
I'm well. Would you mind riding with me to Armadillo? I've got to get some supplies and I could do with the company.
Of course.
You can take the reins. It wouldn't do for a terrifying bounty hunter such as yourself to be seen driven around by a woman. Take the reins, Mr. Marston.
How elegantly put. I guess I have to walk around. Oh, I remember Gun! Holy crap, dude! I think I actually physically have a copy of that too.
For?
I had a PlayStation 2, so that actually might be able to work.
You're looking much better, considering you were almost buzzard food a couple
I just need to make sure I
I
have
have you to thank for that, miss.
the AV cords and a way to hook that up. That would be the hard part.
No, miss. I have not.
Oh, I forgot. There's no real drawback to, like, you know, running these things ragged.
Oh, there's always hope, Mr. Marston. You can't be a rancher in this kind of country if you don't believe that.
An admirable
Yeah, Gun
attitude,
reminds me a
miss.
lot of Red Dead Revolver.
I can't think of
Because I
any
never
other way
played
to
Red
stay
Dead
sane,
Revolver, I
to be
played
frank.
Gun
What
first,
about
and then
you?
I played Red
Have you
Dead
ever
Revolver
given up
later on, and I was like,
altogether?
holy shit, these are very
Haven't
similar.
really entered into
I can
it.
see where they kind
It's
of
not really
like
something I
rode the
think about.
I guess the
Peculiar
coattails
outlook.
of
I
like
can't really
Deep
say
Blue
I
Sea
understand you.
I can't always say
or
I
not Deep
do
Blue Sea,
either.
that was Samuel
Oh,
Jackson
don't
with
be
Shark.
so deliberately
Deep Impact and
enigmatic.
Armageddon.
I'm
This would
not,
be something,
miss.
you know.
Yes, you are. You are being deliberately obscure as a
Let's see here. I never
having
seen
a
so much
personality.
gameplay or
I just
reviews
know
on
there
a
are two
game.
theories to arguing
LOL.
with women,
2 hour
and
long.
neither one works.
No comment.
I'm not even
Without
going to
commentary.
dignify that
That'd be
gibberish
crazy.
with a response. I think it's kind of funny I found you dying on the side of the road and now you're driving me into town.
You have a strange sense of humor.
Well, you must admit, it's an
let's see
unusual
here. I'll
start
try.
to a friendship.
I didn't realize we were
is
friends,
it-
Miss McFarlane.
Joa
Oh,
Victor
please. Now who's being funny?
Apcarenda.
Listen, I know that business
in
with Williamson
Gales?
is your business, but
Hopefully I said that
don't
right.
know.
If I
You've been
butchered
good
that,
to
my
us,
bad, bro.
and I don't think you're a bad man. A little stupid, perhaps.
What does that
but not
mean, by the
rotten.
way? I don't have a way to
just worry
Google
about
translate
you
that right
gallivanting
away.
around these parts like you're some
What did I
kind of
just say?
deranged bounty hunter. Like Paul always says, don't go
Nice,
waking
man.
snakes.
Destroying those
I
zombies.
appreciate
Getting those
your
XP.
concern for us lesser mortals, Miss McFarlane. I really do. And if there was any other
Yeah,
way
I
out,
like
I'd
both of
take it.
them.
I can
If I had to
assure
pick
you of
one,
that.
honestly, I like Red Dead Revolver for the story that matches up with the other games, but Gun wins just because I played it the first time. It had like a very rich mechanical system
You never
that
did tell
really
me where
beats
you
the shit
live.
out of Red Dead
I have a
Revolver.
small holding up in Great Plains.
A farmer? Yeah, and I'm the Queen of England. And at what point during your day of hunting down outlaws do you find time to raise chickens?
Only been at
I
it
mean,
3 years
who
or
doesn't
so.
find time to
I
raise
guess I'm
chickens?
kind of new to
I
it.
have a neighbor that
You're
raises
telling
chickens.
me. So
a
who's
real
looking
thing.
after this farm of yours right now?
Damn, they just like
So this is
slammed on the
Armadillo.
brakes.
Manhattan it is not, but it does okay for us. Most important thing for you right now is getting yourself into Dr. Johnson's office to purchase some medicine. The first one's on me.
Thank you, miss. I'll pay you back.
I'm sure you shall. The doc's a good fellow. He saved your life, so be polite to him.
You know
Meet me in
John's
front
gonna
of
be
the
a
general
dick.
store when you're done.
He's really good at it.
Not feeling ill, I hope.
I chased that
Need some...
fella all the way to Mexico.
I'm selling some good tonics if you need them.
I'm thinking this whole Wild West adventure might have been the wrong decision.
Thank you very much.
Too expensive, $1. That's great.
Maybe it's time I bought a new buggy, or perhaps a racket.
Huh. Yeah, we'd have to get to Blackwater, but I think Blackwater is like John's not allowed there right now because kind of like in Red Dead Redemption 2 where people were really angry at him.
Well, thanks for driving me. It was nice to be able to enjoy the view for once, and a little company never hurts now and again.
You're more than welcome, miss. Least I can do. Thank you for the medicine.
Why don't you have a look around Armadillo? You can always take a stagecoach back to the ranch later.
I might just do that. Travel safely, miss.
Try not
Ooh.
to get yourself shot. I won't be
Maybe
around to
I'll
save
risk
you
it
this time.
after we get a horse. We'll just go. Because I know there's portions of the map that is like completely like locked out, like where you can't like access them. Because like that was one of the things I always liked about this game was that you have to unlock certain things. So it's kind of like the GTA's of like you know, Manhattan Island, and then out of nowhere you're just like over here and you have to unlock this. I'm curious though. You can now purchase and rent properties. Hell yes. I need money for that though.
How are you this morning, sir?
I'm doing alright, man.
Excuse me.
Hey, hey, you got a visitor.
Best freaking way to sleep as a sheriff in your own cell.
Shut up, you! And what you want?
My name's John Marston. You wanted to speak to me.
I did?
Yeah,
Apparently
and
so.
actually that's where you start to see a lot of the zombies supposedly in Red
Just
Dead
because we're
Online.
both in the business of the law.
You know, They're spitting on the floor. Today's standards, that just wouldn't work.
You that fella from the train company?
No, I'm from Fort Mercer.
You're just gonna scratch your ass, huh?
You them one of them Williamson boys?
Calm down.
Go on, shoot him, mister. Shoot him.
Come, what? You getting cute with me, boy?
What's going on here?
I got me one of them Williamson boys.
I got me one of them idiots who give marshals a bad name.
Put your gun down.
That is one freaking elegant-looking cigar.
You must be the man from Blackwater.
Yes, sir. Listen, that dog ain't too bright, but he seems loyal.
Jonah, get out of here for a minute.
Yes, sir, Mr. Johnson, sir. And you. Oh, I done seen enough of your hide around here, friend.
I think there's some school children down the way you can go and frighten.
Oh, hardy fucking har. Dickhead.
What are you doing here, Mr. Marston? Apart from frightening my deputies.
I'm here to capture or kill Bill Williamson.
Okay.
Can you help me?
He's outside my jurisdiction. He's in the next county.
What that means is basically,
Of course,
no,
Bill Williamson
I'm
and
not
his
going
boys
to
have
fucking
tended to
help
keep
you.
themselves away.
That's exactly what that means.
So you're happy to have him out there?
Well, I ain't happy, but I also
I need to
ain't
get like a new
suicidal.
chair seat
My job
bottom.
is to keep this town safe.
I think the
and
chair
clean
is
up all
finally worn.
these
This
three
DSP
counties.
has been lasting for a really good
Around
second,
here.
but
You know,
it's uncomfortable
I hear
certain
you speak.
times.
Suddenly I'm reminded of how some of the people I respected most in my life had a problem with authority. What's wrong with you?
Well, I'm sure you and your fine friends have enjoyed spending your time running around pursuing noble causes. My cause is to keep this town from turning into a living hell for the folks who live here.
My cause is to grow a more gnarlier
The
beard.
world has problems, mister, and I'm here
I know.
doing what I can.
Why? What's happening?
One shot at a time.
Right now, I got the railway, the people who pay my salary, trying to get me to turn a blind eye to them burning down settlements up there. I got a bunch of cattle rustlers out near Box Canyon needs shutting down. Not forgetting the gang that keeps murdering homesteaders out in the back country. And I got a bunch of hoods over in the saloon, drunk, threatening to shoot up the whole town. That's all I got today. But it's early yet. Give me a couple more days. There'll be more.
All right, tell you what. Let's go deal with them hoods in the saloon. Then we'll discuss Williamson.
Okay, boy. You're a persistent little cuss, ain't you?
Only when things matter.
That's very true to John's character. I'm only gonna do work when I absolutely need to.
Come on then, Marston. Follow me.
So who are we looking for?
Bunch of two-bit hoodlums, led by this fella called Walt. Goddamn road agents who prey on the stages coming in and out of town. Drivers in Armadillo spend more time with their hands in the air than on the reins these days.
And you're happy to let them drink in your saloon?
Happy? No. But the
No,
way
I dig it, Outlaw.
better they're carousing
But
in
I think
there
the seat,
than out
it's
robbing
fine. It's just the, you know, the
That's an
cushion on the
interesting
bottom
approach to law
is finally
enforcement.
wore thin. Like the memory foam's like done, so it's just like really uncomfy to sit on. It doesn't feel like it's gonna break
rap
though. I hope
faster
not.
now.
That would be hilarious though. I feel like I'd have to make a like a blooper reel for that.
Follow him. See what kind of hole he crawls into.
Let's go, Marston. I've been after that son of a bitch for months. Damn, he's seen it.
Come on, Silver.
Come on, don't lose him.
I'm not trying to lose him. Get out of my way, bro.
Yeah.
Stay with me, for Christ's sake.
If Walton's as bad as you say he is, why don't we just beef him now while we got the chance?
No, because we gotta go back to see what other low lives he goes back to.
Is that right, Marshal?
And alive, he can still talk.
Doesn't sound like he's a man to be reasoned with.
He ain't. But a few days of my hospitality and he'll be telling me what I need to know. Walton's gang's been growing fast.
Outlawing's easy money for easy work.
Cholla Springs, Gap Tooth Ridge, these boys get around. Walton's a start, but there's plenty more where he came from.
Easy.
That running bass slide. I mean, it's good. It's a
He
galloper.
must be at the old Pleasance house. Probably best we take it on foot from here.
Come on.
Looks like we got company, boys.
Alright, we're going down that road already. Alright, let's do it.
We'll work our way up this hill.
Hey, yeah, you, over here.
Move up to that wagon on your right. I'll cover you. There's one behind the crate. Take him down. Now move up to that crate. I'll cover you. Take that fella behind the rock, boy.
You ain't that tough, Walt. Don't. Oh.
I'm gonna make it here. Walton's inside the house. Take him alive if you can. Nice shooting, boy. I'd have preferred him to swing, but I guess beggars can't be choosers. At least with
I shot him in his arm. It's not my fault he's a bleeder.
Not a bad shot, Mr. Marston. Why don't you check in with me
I
next time
feel
you're
like
in
I'm a
town?
little rusty.
I don't
I'm
wanna
getting
be
used to
no
the PlayStation
policeman,
3
Marshal.
controllers. I could do
Nor
better.
did I, my friend. I can promise you that. I'll see you soon, Mr. Marston.
I feel like I should loot all their corpses.
Ooh, now.
It's pretty dastardly, but it's the 1800s, so who gives a shit? I mean, the sheriff just rode off. That doesn't speak volumes. I don't know what does. Oh, I'm stealing from a gang, and that's somehow I lose more honor. Alright, I'm going back inside of here. Is there anything I can take? Yes, there it is.
Let's go.
Let's see what's going on over here. Yeah, I am playing it from the PlayStation 3. I own it and have my original copy of Red Dead Redemption. I know, that's crazy. Most people would even have to... I think right now the only way you can even mess with this game is on PlayStation Now, and from what I heard, PlayStation Now is about to be shut down. What are they shooting at? Oh, it's like the same guy that challenges you to shoot a whole bunch of shit. They're just always like shooting bottles. I can show them off later. Right now I want to kill some like storyline. But welcome, Dennis. Cheers for joining the stream and jumping on the chat board. The more we do for the, I guess, sheriff and marshal system, we should build up the storyline pretty well. Then we'll go back to Bonnie and see what's up. Yeah, you can. That was like one of the rare games where it was a mixture. Like Rockstar didn't give a shit. They were like, yeah, we don't care. It's gonna be on both systems. Holy shit, are you serious? It cost $100 to buy the game right now on like the PlayStation 4 store? That's highway robbery. What's crazy is that, like, I'm really curious to see how much that disc is worth nowadays, like later on, like after they stop producing them, because you can buy them on Amazon right now. I think it's, you can buy Undead Nightmare and Red Dead Redemption, the combo pack, not the original. So I have the original, so I'm kind of wondering what the hell that'd be worth. I also do have the original Grand Theft Auto 5 Collector's Edition set that I got day one, and with the money bag and everything. It's kind of cool. I was a little disappointed when I got it and I opened it up and I was like, it's just a money bag? I paid this much for a money bag? Okay, I'm gonna play the game now. It was really fun. I never hitched the horse. There's no point to hitch the horse. Except for the first 2 missions.
Hello? Hello?
Look at that fangled machine right there.
731. What is it with these things? Hello? It's a new line.
I know, right, Mike? That doesn't make sense. $100, like, but you can buy it on Amazon for a collector
Sounds
point.
fun. What's happening?
I think on Amazon it's only $13.
Yeah, if it's important, they'll send someone down.
I have an affiliate link down below too.
Suddenly the world
If anyone
is
wants to
full of
buy
days.
it.
I remember when we first got here.
You can get it cheaper than that. And it's new. Like,
now guys can get here from the Midwest, and they can do it in 6 days.
Things have changed.
They've gotten away from me. Hello? I don't understand it no more, boy.
yeah,
Honest
this is,
goodness.
unless they remastered it in like, you know, I don't know, 4K definition and like it was like fully grand, maybe. Just a maybe.
I'd just been up in the canyon, spying like you said.
You know, it took him a long time to button that one button right there.
I think it was the Ballard twins and a couple of
Look at him.
Mexicans.
He put a lot of concentration in
well,
that.
It was a group of 4 men rounding up Mr. Gulch's livestock, and none of them looked like any of Gulch's hands, so yes, sir, right now.
That sarcasm's most unbecoming, Eli. It's gonna hold you back in life, even worse than your lady. All right, let's go.
I forgot about the sheriff is a riot.
I will try.
It'd be my pleasure.
That sarcasm is very unbecoming of you.
I'm a terrible mother.
Keep that up. You're not gonna go places.
How long you been working for the government, Marston?
I don't work for the government.
Well, I got a telegram from some federal clowns in Blackwater that says otherwise.
Are you some kind of vigilante?
You don't look like no government, boy.
I guess it's complicated. I came because it was made impossible for
It's
me
like,
not to.
you know, every relationship with a hot counterpart, it's complicated.
I guess I am. I ain't gonna dig this hole no deeper.
Ain't you
It's
all
like the
proud
government.
and superior? Don't forget you need us more than we need you. Bill Williamson folded you up like an empty purse last time, if I remember correctly.
Simmer down, Jonah.
Listen to your boss, Jonah. There's a good boy. Otherwise, I'll put a hole in your hillbilly head and watch your tiny brain.
Well, I think there's
drain
something
out.
wrong with the YouTube network right now. Like, so I would just hit a refresh
honest
or
with
just
you,
turn
Marston.
down like the
I ain't for all this
whatever
government
quality you're
interference.
watching that in.
Believe me,
Just take it
Marshal,
down one
neither
step.
am I.
It should
I
work
try
really
to
well.
keep the federal boys happy. I mean, we need all the help we can
Ellie
get.
gets
But what does a
bullied
flannel-mouthed
a lot.
city boy who's never forked a bale of hay in his life know about a state like
But yeah,
you
it could be
ought
just
to?
an internet general thing right now because I noticed like
All
it's
this
like YouTube
manifest
saying it's
destiny hogwash,
really excellent
paving a
connection, and then
wild
I know where it
land.
says it's
We're nearly
buffering,
there.
but then my
Keep your
internet
eyes out
connection
for
is
the
solid.
ballers.
I haven't dropped one frame, so that's on their server. They could be doing something like right now it's American standard. It's right around the time when they would be doing server maintenance, so it just could be them screwing up.
Let's move up the canyon towards the fork. Be ready, boys. We're probably going to be outnumbered.
And those bastards ain't short
Yeah,
on
the
firepower
outlaw's
either.
right.
Let's see how many
Right
there
now,
are.
internet's in high demand. People are utilizing it. You got to look at people on Zoom. The internet infrastructure was not set up for this surge, and it forced them. Like, we're gonna finally see fiber optic roll out in the next like probably 5 years, like strongly, just because the demand for fast internet and reliable internet's here. And coax, unfortunately, has outlived its freaking goddamn lifespan. I say that very passionately because I hate coax. I feel like we should have moved past that a long, long time ago. Shit. John.
help me out here, will you?
Yeah, I'm trying. You know what? I'm trying to also stay alive, jackass.
Okay, boys, you head down that left fork. I'll take the right. Marston, you can come with me or go with them.
I'll go with you.
For Christ's sake. Stop falling behind. We gotta push forward. Christ alive! Stay close!
I ain't never lost no fight.
You better surrender. You hear?
The way I look at it, there's only winners and losers.
All right,
and I ain't no loser.
Let's push on. Look, the deputies are making progress. They're still coming.
My God, you sure are a pathetic bunch of freaks!
Get those thieving bastards! Come on, let's clear out that camp. Watch yourself. Looks like they have some backup. I'm giving you one last chance to put your hands in the air. Tell the ballers to get themselves up or we'll kill every last one of you. That bastard won't be rustling no more.
That ain't nice!
My God. There's one more for the vulture. Got one! Don't kill you.
I guess not. I'm just gonna steal your loot.
French whore! Damn you.
No, you're absolutely right. IPSs are overrated. They like to sell priority to businesses and then cut out the little person. They make you overbuy a bandwidth and then give you a thin portion of it with a really poorly written legality paper so they get their ass out of it. You know, so it's like you're a gig, but you're only guaranteed half a gig, and you're like, wait, what the hell? Why am I paying for this if you're not actually supplying it? Because, oh right, you're selling it to a business and prioritizing it. So you can make more money because your network's not set up for it because the last time you guys did an update was the 80s. Yeah, I'm pretty smart.
Steady now. Don't leave yourself open.
I know how they play their game.
Nice shot.
Just like I know how to shoot.
Stay with me.
You're lucky, boy. Not that lucky, though.
Sounds like the deputies could use a hand.
Get those bastards! Careful! There's innocents down there! Watch out for Mr. Logan's cat! I need to get out of here!
Shit.
There's one of them.
That's why I'm really hoping, like, what was it, Google, when they challenged the internet to go fiber, that was just them pissing off the coax cable for Time Warner because they had monopolized it and they basically pushed them to do fiber optics. Because they're like, yeah, we can do this, but it's really expensive, but we just wanted to basically say you can do it and we can offer a better service and you guys suck at doing what you do.
This looks as good a spot as
That's when
any.
Google was
Gather
actually
around,
cool
listen
back
up.
in the day. Now they have their own problems.
Come on! Let's get these sons of bitches!
That should do it. If I had to take a wild guess, I'd probably just fit. Yep. screw you, YouTube. I know your API better than you do. You should hire me as an engineer. Yeah, basically what it is, it's like, you gotta like jumpstart the damn car. Because like something happened in an error with YouTube and along the way, so it misfired, it continues to misfire, so you have to end the stream to start the stream. And luckily for me, because I push 4K, it allows me to get a 40-second, like my whole stream can crash for 40 seconds and I can reboot it and it's fine. Most people that do 1080p, they have 3 seconds to 4 seconds, depending on the latency. But that should hopefully clear up some of the lag on YouTube's side.
You sure put that fella to bed.
Hell yeah.
Marston, point that at the goddamn rustlers. Where's your brand and iron now? Christ alive!
He like disintegrated.
Thanks, Marshal. We're indebted to you with our lives.
Just get them cattle back safe.
All right. Oh, thank you. Oh, thank you.
No, I know. That's like one of the things that I'm like liking is
Well
that with
done, Mr.
fiber
Marston.
optics we have terabytes.
Yes, well done.
Terabytes of speed.
Now,
Jacob,
without
what's welcome?
Williamson.
Man, what's going down, bro?
You know, as you can
And
see,
no
this
problem.
country is
I saw yours
infested
after I
with all
ended the last
manners
stream, so it made it really simple. PlayStation 5 was just like, hey,
One
bro,
other
you
thing,
should add this dude.
Mr.
I was like,
Johnson,
cool,
sir.
I will.
It's Mr. West Dickens. He's missing.
But yeah, that's where we don't have
Mr.
any
West
kind of
Dickens,
like
the comics merchant. He was doing
what's
town
called
last week.
brownouts on the internet,
Oh, the narcotic
which we're
and
hitting
meth
right now
salesman.
because we have too many people
God's
online and
housewives
we're
out of their
utilizing
money
the
with
network too
promises
much.
of
We're
returning.
straining it.
Yes, him,
So we
but
need
being a little unfair.
we need lower
He's
pings
helped a
so
great
people
many
can
of
get
the
better
county, And many
FPSs.
of the townsfolk are really
Get that
missing
first-person shooter
Here,
KDR up.
Marston. We just butchered a gang of thieves, and the town is up in arms about a missing snake oil merchant. I am so glad to be serving such a wise and respectable people. Come on, Eli.
Nice! I made some good money. I might actually be able to buy a house soon. There's got to be like a treasure chest or two I can like rob from, right? Oh, nice! Holy crap, that's awesome. So that means you're 2 trophies away then. You knocked out 3 trophies since the last time we talked. That's what's up, Outlaw. Congrats. Let's see here. Where is our next mission? Well, we're right next to Bonnie. Might as well say what's up to her.
Let's go.
I mean, this is probably good for Bonnie. Now she doesn't have to deal with these like rascally freaking gang members. Well, that's what's up.
Mr. Marston.
At least they made the online
heard about your
doable.
plan.
You just gotta grind, basically.
Yes, from Lee Johnson. To settle here and build a life for yourself.
I'm afraid those aren't my plans. See, I already have a life. Well, I had one, and I'm trying to reclaim it. Maybe what you could say is
John, you don't
I
have a life.
two, and I'm trying to end one of them so the other can survive.
You do so love to talk in riddles, Mr. Marston. Do you do that, I wonder, as a substitute for having anything interesting to say?
Probably, Miss McFarlane.
Oh, call me Bonnie, you fool. Call me Bonnie.
You heard the lady.
Miss McFarlane, I'm married. I have a son. I had a daughter, but she died. Years before that, I rode in a gang. We robbed banks, trains, held people ransom. We killed people we didn't
they
like.
never talk about John's daughter
Bill
dying.
Williamson was in
Besides
that
this one moment, I never really realized
Now,
that.
if I don't capture my former brother in arms, great harm will befall my family. Now, I don't suppose any of this is very interesting to you, but I hope it explains why I wasn't so eager to talk about it.
No, I do understand. I had no idea. You poor man.
Even in this new country, memories don't really fade.
Nope. There's just new ones that are
Father
made.
was an illiterate Scot born on the boat into New York. He never saw his homeland, but to hear him talk about it, you'd imagine he only ever ate haggis and wore a kilt. And he hated the English for what they had done to his great-grandparents that he'd never met. People don't forget. Nothing gets forgiven.
That's true. Especially when it comes to money. And you know, even now, after all his labors, my father's debts are still terrible. I worry every day about us losing the ranch. It would kill him.
My father died when I was 8 years old. His eyes were, well, let's just say he was blinded in a bar fight south of Chicago. My mother died during childbirth. She was a prostitute and he was her...
Yeah, seriously.
Well,
which means she
I don't know what
died
he was.
prior to that.
So I
And
was
if she was an
sent off
eldest
to an
daughter,
orphanage and
then it was between Red
ran
Dead
away and fell in with
Revolver
the gang.
and Red Dead Redemption 2. Because Red
What a
Dead Redemption 2 is
difficult
like a
life
prequel.
The leader of the gang taught me how to read, taught me how to see all that was good in the world. He was a great man in a way.
But you killed people.
Sure.
Yeah.
And I've suffered for it. And that's the life I left, or tried to leave. Said too much, Bonnie. I'm an uneducated killer, sent here to do all I can do well. Kill a man in cold blood so that another man may do his part to cut crime in an area, and a rich man can be elected governor on the back of these promises.
Civilization is a truly beautiful thing, Mr. Marston.
Isn't it?
Listen, can you help me?
Well,
How so, Bonnie? How
try.
can we help?
What do you need, money?
No, nothing so complicated. I need an extra hand to take out the herd to pasture.
Sure. Point me in the right direction.
Alright, let's grab our horse. We'll ride out.
Right. Are you ready to learn how to herd some cows?
Yeah, let's do it.
Whoa there.
Whoa, what's going on here?
Thank you for telling me all that back there. It must have been hard for you.
Hope you understand now why I've been playing my cards somewhat close to my chest.
I didn't know you had a wife and child.
Chef,
Then
what's
again,
up,
I don't
bud?
think I ever asked.
Dude, how's the
They're-
ram? You've
they're
been
lucky
like
to have a man
testing
like
that
you.
out?
I ain't so sure about that, but thank you.
Come on, boys.
Good to see you, Miss McFarlane.
He's got it.
Easy now.
Nice job, Mr. Marston. That's it.
Whoa, whoa.
Drive them down the road, Mr. Marston.
Come on, you dumb heifer.
These are so stupid ass cows. Come on. Come on. Oh, nice, man. You must be freaking giddy. I'd be so happy. I'm always happy when I get technology in and I get to test it out. Happy benchmarking, man. That's gonna be super awesome for you today.
He's just showing off now.
No.
Good. Now we need to move this entire herd out to the far pasture for grazing.
Yeah, I agree. But this is like old school, like, processing, where it's just like, you know, I can't really control 5 cows while you shoot at things in an open world. You understand, you're asking me the impossible. I'm trying to do math here, damn it. It's like the whole freaking, like, Star Trek. Damn it, Jim. I'm a doctor, not a scientist.
You're doing great, Mr. Marston. Stay with him. Come on. Keep that herd together now.
Keep it moving.
You're not bad with the herd. Ranching might be your true calling, Mr. Marston. Either that
I mean,
or you were
yeah,
a cow
actually it
in a
is.
past life.
Thank you, Miss McFarlane.
I'll see you later. I have work to do back at the ranch.
Oh, I thought that cow was about to, like, rickety wreck our lives right there. It was like coming up us hella fast with its horns. Like, no, 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 mister. Alright, I forgot. In order to save this game, you actually have to go to a bed. The irony.
Let's go.
Wait, where's Bunny? That one's fun, man. I'm actually doing really decent at, like, getting more trophies in Stranded Deep. I'm actually really happy. I think I got up to 10 islands with the campfires. And there's a few other elements I need to get to. The one I'm close to getting my next platinum in is Spider-Man. I think I'm only like 4 trophies away. Nice! Already halfway there, man.
Come on.
I used to be all about that back in the day when before I started streaming and putting a lot of effort into like streaming. I would just grind the shit out of trophies. Like, in fact, there used to be this guy from like London. Like, he added me just because he saw how much like trophies I had and how like fast I was getting them. So we were chatting and like we were trophy, I guess, rivals, but playful rivals. Because he would always be like, "Hey man, what are you playing this? This is an easy one to get hella platinums," and we would just be always going back and forth. It was really cool.
Go.
The days of hunting for trophies. Now they just happen, and then I'm like, alright, well, what game do I really want to try to get a platinum on?
Come on.
Like Spider-Man's, they're a must, because they're just... Insomnia makes it so easy.
Yeah.
No, not yet. I've been waiting for the update that they're gonna push that they did with PC, where it will allow you to, say for instance you have crude spears or another liked item, it just shifts over to those things, so you can kind of battle a little bit faster. Because the battling system's really, it's not matured. And I was hoping that it was going to, so this huge update that they put in the PC, the 0.78.02, that was like a really cool thing for expansion on inventory slots. And what the hell are they doing?
Now it's 2-on-2, lawman. Stop shooting at me!
I'll pay my bounty. I didn't think that they were lawmen. I thought they were people that were bad chasing the other person, so I let the criminal go back. Oh well, that's John's nature. Oh, that was a rattlesnake, damn it. Good old Nigel.
Excuse me.
Snake oil.
Excuse me, sir, you need help? Mister, you alive?
Fuck, God damn it. Good heavens.
Excuse me?
I said, no, I'm not okay. Do I look like I'm okay?
You look pretty good for a corpse.
Praise be.
Move up, mister.
John.
Time to get you to a doctor or an undertaker. Whichever you need once we get to town.
St. Peter, open up
Some of
the
them
pearly
are,
gates. I'm
but
coming home.
I mean, I guess you complete them as you
Come
beat
on,
the whole
mister.
game, you know?
Come on.
They just expect you to be on the island forever.
Hurry, sir. I'm bleeding like a badly butchered hog.
You'll be fine. Just focus.
Yeah, don't be a little, you know, worry. Don't be a negative Nelly.
I don't think I'm strong enough. I'm finished. Done for.
Just sit up straight, will you?
The closest doctor is in Armadillo.
I know, we're gonna take a shortcut. We don't need roads.
For the love of God, stick to the road.
No,
What is
man,
your
Great
name,
Scott, your
friend?
life's in
John
danger.
Marston. Oh, good God! Out of the frying pan into the fire.
Excuse me.
How many outlaws can a man encounter in one day?
You must have me mistaken with somebody else, friend.
The Pollard twins, Walton's gang. I know who you are.
I think
Word
he's gonna
sure
die.
travels fast around here.
I'm a man with many connections. Spare my life, I beg of you.
Okay, I'll stick to the road. I'll stick to the fucking road.
Head for Armadillo, friend.
Yeah, I don't understand that one. I looked that one up and like you're doing Noah's Ark or some shit like that.
Bandits, hoodlums, the scoundrels robbed me blind and left me to die.
I can see that.
Once again, a victim of my own success. They see a man in a well-cut suit and this happens.
Do you know who they were?
No idea. I'm not the kind of man who has enemies.
You do now.
I give so much and still they take. They're back. I'm done for.
Don't make me kill you.
You're killing me. Get back on the damn
Oh, shut up, Dickens. I'm shooting and driving at the same time in a freaking PlayStation 3 mechanical shooting thing with no freaking, like, lock on. Take that, wise ass comic. Shove it up your ass.
Looks like you got them all. Now, get me to a doctor.
I know, right? He just like jumped out of the wagon. He's like, oh, cruel life. Damn it. That was close. Got him.
Clear the way! Just that, Armadillo! Come on, hurry! This is it. My time has come.
Oh, you freaking ham-bone. Shut up.
I embrace you.
For Christ's sakes, man, you're gonna be fine. We're nearly there.
Into your arms.
We're here. Stay with me.
What a little crybaby.
Where the devil are we?
Armadillo, we made it safe. You'll be happy to know.
Thank you, sir. Thank you. You're a gentleman and a true man of honor.
Coming from you, I doubt that means much, but I appreciate the civility.
I owe you, sir. And I always pay my debts. Jesus. But if I die, I'm sorry for it. If not, I'll be your man for...
Let's get you fixed up first. Then we'll decide what you're my man for.
I mean, at least John, you know, pushed off some good karma because, you know, he was dead, basically. Oh, hell yes.
Ah, since you're here, you want to make yourself useful?
Not particularly.
I wonder what
Listen,
this...
son, I know you got a mission, but right now I need another gun.
Why? What's happening?
You got it, bro.
I've had this problem for months with this group of bandits who are getting drunk and murdering settlers. Last night they went to a big place up near Ridgewood.
They burnt the place down, killed the men, burning most of them alive, and raped the women. Women folk then got their throats slit. One of them survived and walked in here this morning.
Anyway, we got a posse.
That's gruesome as shit. All right.
Will you ride with us?
Oh yeah. Let's do this.
Thank you, John Marston. It's gonna be a bloody job.
Huh. I don't think
When
I
is
know
it
any
ever
other
not?
kind, sir.
This is why he's an idiot. He's drinking all the time.
Hey, wait up!
All right, boys, let's move it out. Marston, I hear you caught up with Mr. West Dickens.
I did. For a man who claims to have found a remedy to all ailments, he was in pretty bad shape.
His tonic has helped a great many people. It's a medical breakthrough from the East. The result
Snake
of
oil,
years
bro.
of research.
If only it could cure him of his diarrhea of the mouth.
I wouldn't be so dismissive of science if I was you. Times is changing fast.
He's no more a scientist than I am a priest. But people can spend their hard-earned money however they please.
He's certainly a character, that West Dickens.
I can't understand a goddamn word he said.
A more flannel-mouthed bunco artist I've never met.
Hey, Marshal, see those vultures?
We should check it out. Marston, Eli, go see what it is.
Ain't no survivors here, Marshal.
Yeah.
This don't look too
I might close it after this mission just because I have to be up in like 3 hours. I was like, shit, I at least need a nap. But this storyline's so rich, it's just kind of drawing me in. And by analytics, by looking at my playback, besides YouTube screwing up, this is definitely a fan favorite. So I kind of hit the nail on the coffin with that one. So who doesn't like a Western and a really good storyline from Rockstar back in the day on a rare system that most people don't have access to? Like finding a leprechaun with a pot of gold.
A bunch of weak men. A pack of cowards is the most dangerous kind.
Some men are just born plain meat.
I think it's this land that makes them men, as much as the other way around. Men are born, and then they're formed. At least that's how I see it.
Who could have done such a thing?
Any number of people.
Especially
There's
now
a
the word's
rattlesnake.
out, we're cleaning up the county.
Between Walton's boys and the rustlers, we've been spilling a lot of blood.
Look, Marshal, more vultures.
God damn it. Come on, let's take a look.
Man, more dead bodies. And the fire's still smoking. Those scumbags must still be around.
Come on.
Oh, cool, man. You got one too.
Come on, let's ride.
I'd hold on to that, keep it in mint condition. It's gonna be worth hell of money one of these days.
Didn't you once run a gang of outlaws, Marston?
Yeah, but not like that. It wasn't our way. At least it wasn't my way.
Same here. Like, I have no desire to like sell a lot of these rare collectibles. I'm sure one of these days, if you know, I end up having like kids and stuff like that, they'll just get heirloomed all this nerdy ass shit. Like, what the hell is this? Like, holy shit, all this shit's worth so much money. I'm like, yeah, that's right. Don't sell it.
Whoa,
whoa, come on, little horsey.
Shed's clear, Marshal.
They're shitting in the outhouse.
No one here.
It's in the barn, of course.
That ain't right. No one would board up a barn like this. Come on, John. Shoot that door open.
Gotta do the tumbler. I know, you mentioned that. I want to try to see if I can get a hold of that myself too. Because it seems like it'd be really fun.
Holy sweet
Probably eBay
mercy.
or like looking on like GameStop.com. You could probably find an old copy of it and have it shipped to you
They're holed up in the farmhouse.
for an actual decent price.
My family is being kept hostage inside.
Nice,
This
dude.
is not far enough. Get into that house and smoke those sons of bitches.
Playtime's over, kid.
Didn't have the range I needed. Oh, I forgot. Before they teach you like the actual Deadeye, it's just literally all you're doing is just shooting them, and you don't have like the click-on system. It's really nice. It's actually where the actual bullet time is like on par. They do it twice because they introduce you to the system and then they mature it and teach you.
Are you kidding?
Are you having fun yet? What have we got here?
Hell no.
I need all the ammo I can get.
Are you kidding me?
No, I'm not. No, John's broke. He's got kids to feed. His wife's always complaining he's not doing anything. Damn it, boy.
gonna have ourselves some fun. It just takes one bullet, and I'm gonna send a bunch flying.
Make a break for the shed when the coast is clear. There'll be a deputy waiting for you.
Fuck. I mean, I guess that could have ended a lot worse.
This has gone far enough. Get into that house and smoke those sons of bitches.
It is crazy when you look at games and how rare they can be sometimes. And the gaming companies, they used to be like THQ, right? Like, what was it? Red Faction. That is a great game that's probably never going to be made again. Or Homefront. Another really great game that's basically like Red Dawn. That's never going to be made again. That's a relic of yesterday.
I found a lot of these. This is gonna be your I stand right there if I was you. No, this is for me.
All right, boys. We need to get into that house right now.
We're done for.
I'm the goddamn law.
This way.
Yeah, you should snag up a copy if they have a contract to put it back on the shelf.
Hard to kill, mister. I'm a man for it.
Brett! Now what next?
Divide the dust.
At least they got the flank.
Christ alive.
Ain't you a pretty little thing?
If you can, make a run for the shed. Keep your head down.
Thank you. I was convinced I was dead.
Or I shoot a hole in your head.
I did.
There's a deputy waiting for you in the shed out back. Make a run for it when it's clear.
They did unspeakable things to me.
Excuse me, mister.
Looks all clear, fellas. Let's check up on the farmers.
Sorry, man. They look like they had valuables. I pretty much almost mastered a majority of the mechanics again. It'll take me probably another session or two to get used to it.
You were supposed to protect us, Marshal. You folk ain't men. You ain't nothing. You're just a man on a government payroll taking money that the rest of us have to pay for with our lives. What is wrong with this country?
Mount up, men.
Wow, she's really
The
angry.
man that kills the boss of that bunch gets $50.
It ain't about the money, Marshal. These are people's lives.
Well,
People's homes.
unfortunately, because this is a capitalist society, I have to pay someone in order to do a job, so it is about the money, unfortunately. But it's about the good deed of doing it.
Follow me.
And
We can still catch him. Yeah.
Yeah.
you can't just go up to someone and be like, hey, can you do this for me? Like, unless they're BFFs, and even then, you gotta buy them a pizza or something like that. It's like asking someone, can you help me move? And then just not doing anything for them.
Maybe. All this sure looks like their handiwork.
Makes sense if they cut this road.
Come on, Marshal. This might be our chance.
What's your beef with Williamson anyway, Marston?
Let's just say he's the currency in a complicated transaction.
What the hell you talking about?
Some
He's a
people I
pawn
have
piece.
the displeasure of knowing want him dead.
Why does that involve you?
We used to run in a gang together.
He was once like family.
If this is how you treat your family, I'd hate to see what you do to your enemies.
That was a lifetime ago. And bearing in mind, he's left me for dead the last 2 times.
Wait, who's that up there?
You just walk away now, John. I didn't kill you before, but I sure as shit will now.
Get yourself down here, Bill.
Oh, they better. That would be so cool if they made that. It would make sense right now with today's genre
You know I don't want
of
to kill
players
you.
and like, you know, superheroes. And everyone loves freaking Deadpool. And from what I've heard, Deadpool and Ryan Reynolds basically is going to be taking over all of Stan Lee's cameos, because Stan Lee recorded a decade worth of cameos before he died. The company kind of pushed him to do it, which is weird. But after that, they're basically just going to air in Deadpool, so they're going to start phasing both of them in, and then once they're out of all the cameos with Stan, pretty much Ryan Reynolds is going to be the Stan cameo. There's like the Easter egg in all the Marvel movies.
Boys. Here they come.
Stay good. I'm sending you all to hell.
Damn, I was in a really good row there.
None of you are leaving here alive.
Marston, come back.
No, I want to finish this.
Heads up, more of them coming down the hill.
You kill me. Take my place.
You better kill a lot of innocent people. What are you doing? You get slaughtered out there.
Trying to figure out the glue system, because it's not letting me. That was weird. It let me glue to the wall once.
Tell Bill he's a dead man.
You know why? Because you ain't.
Are you kidding me?
I've got my
Kill every last one of you.
This way. Are you crazy, boy? Stay in the shack.
Damn you.
I warned you, didn't I?
Hey, look what I got here. There's something that you're still breathing. Come here, boy. Come on, Bessie. Give. Oh.
Seriously. Oh, I never really told you guys. I actually might be going in 2021 down to help defend Stan Lee's family. Back in 2018, right before Stan Lee died, I happened to have rare footage of the person that was putting on the event during the Comic-Con in San Jose that led to elder abuse. And because I actually have footage of that, and I was one of the rare creators that said fuck it and recorded it because I didn't like what was going down, and I wanted to get my Stan Lee coin documented in film of him signing it, so no one could say, oh, you got that fake, that's not Stan Lee's. No, I actually have footage of that. So the dude approached me, and the lawyers and everyone, they hit me up and they talked to me on the phone, and I actually might have to go to court to represent my footage in order to go against this guy that's a huge con man. It's really weird. The guy that screwed over Stan, his caretaker, he was basically like a supervillain. He basically masterminded his way into the family, overtook where the lawyers were, and basically pushed everyone over and started abusing Stan and taking a lot of his thing. He was like selling his blood. This is how dark it was. And like, so they basically, the footage I have could put this guy away forever, basically. And like, they were like, yeah, or our lawyers will reach out to you when everything goes in, because of everything in like, you know, CV-19 that was coming out during that time. The court cases kept getting pushed back and back and back. So they haven't hit me back up yet, but eventually they're gonna contact me to basically see if I need to go down to LA and meet the Lees and then defend them in court with my footage. So I was like more than honored to do it, because I was like, oh hell yeah, I'll fucking like go down to like LA, like meet Stan Lee's family and help defend them in court, and you guys can use my footage. This is fine, because from what they said, what they saw with my footage, there was more than enough to put this person away. So I was like, oh fuck yeah, justice pays. So rare times, that's one of the reasons why I like being a social creator, because you never know what's going to turn into like tomorrow's like, you know, saving grace or something that helps. And like the fact that I can help Stan Lee's family find some peace in the whole situation is pretty freaking cool. I'm just a normal man doing my part, you know, just yelling Excelsior towards someone that's being a dick. So it's like, hopefully they can find peace in that shit. And I was just glad to be at the right place, right time, and being my job, and, you know, just recording stuff. So it was really cool. Like, it's on my YouTube channel too. It's like one of the videos that I have not taken down, and I got a lot of bad PR for that. Like, it tanked my channel in a negative way, because people were like all pissed off because I posted the abuse of Stan Lee basically, and they were like, oh, this is sick, but I was the only one that did it. So other creators saw what I did, and they went off of that, and they were able, oh, there's a rattlesnake over there. They were able to kind of like document the whole point of the abuse. So it's like, basically I kind of broke the camel's back during like 2018, not knowing I broke the camel's back until like probably 2020, when I found out like the causality that I had affected by posting that video. It's still like super negative too. I think like I have more, what is it, dislikes than I definitely have positive. It's great. There's just a whole bunch of fanboys that are so angry. Why would you post this? I'm like, because it's wrong.
Forgive me, friend.
Oh, here you go, horsey. Let's roll. Alright, we should go back to Bonnie's. Bonnie's will give me a nice bed we can actually save in. Once we get there, I think that might be the tail end of the stream. We still got some time to get over there. I gotta go over there, on top of the hillside. Alright, I'll speed up on top of the train tracks. Oh, cool, yeah. It's literally just me in, like, the freaking, like, line waiting to get there and, like, going through the chaos. Like, it's interesting. It's like, think of it as a documentary, a live documentary, not, like, something super entertaining. If you find entertainment in it, you know, I would like to hear your feedback on it, for sure, Z's. The best part is though when I get it signed, because I go straight up like, holy crap, because Stan is a beast. Like, if I remember correct, they were like, oh, I don't know if he's gonna be able to sign that coin, and he's like, no, I got it. So I was like, oh shit, dude, look at Stan, he's like signing a coin, he doesn't give a shit. He's the man. And then I also took a picture with him too, which was really brutal because that was the part where I started to notice how bad the abuse was, because it was already 8 o'clock. It was 2 hours past like what they had already promised that like they would get him out, and they'd only gotten to the first like camera portions, and they were just doing it like almost like a firing squad. They were just basically, Stan was just sitting there. And when I got him, the picture I have of me and Stan Lee, it's just, he's so exhausted, you can tell. Man, you better get away from me. You want to come at me? Yeah. But he just like, he looks like Grumpy Cat. He's just like super pissed. And like, so that's when the family really noticed like what the hell was going on. That's where I was just like, holy shit, this is bad. Like, I didn't even want my picture. I was like, can I just get a refund? They're like, well, look how fast it's going. And I was like, yeah, but I feel bad. Like, guys, this is like elder abuse. Ah, there we go. Back to Emerald Farm. I was gonna shoot that bird, but it like disappeared. Oh, no worries, man. I appreciate that. Always nice to get more great community members like yourself. Oh, there we are. John just jumps and like rolls off the horse. Alright, cool. Well, that's pretty much where I'm gonna park it. We're gonna go ahead and save, so I, you know, don't lose this data. But this was really fun, everyone. I appreciate you guys and gals staying tuned. And I'm gonna get some rest. Well, I'm gonna take a nap and then wake up and then trade some money around the world. It's gonna be great. But I will be back for more Control, Red Dead Redemption, and probably a few other games. We'll keep mixing it up and just like do rotation, so that way it just keeps it fresh and it's not just like on the same thing over and over again, and I can beat a lot of things. But thanks everyone, have a very nice night, and I'll see you guys and gals in the near future.